here is your host, General Holland M. Smith, former Commanding General, Fleet Marine Force, Pacific Area, United States Marine Corps.
The assault on Iwo Jima came as a smashing climax to the 16-month drive that carried the amphibious forces of the United States across the Central Pacific to within 660 nautical miles of Tokyo. The heavily fortified island, lying midway between the Marianas and the heart of the Japanese homeland, had assumed such strategic importance that its rapid seizure became imperative. Iwo had to become an operational United States base.
Like clockwork, our assault waves hit the beach at regular intervals. Even the ocean cooperates. After yesterday's storm, it is almost placid. Those in the first waves are elated that resistance is so light. Some of us feel that for the first time, a pre-invasion barrage has really knocked out guns, emplacements, and personnel.
At headquarters, we were keeping our fingers crossed. For an hour, we had met very light resistance.
As we hit the beach, volcanic ash slows our charge to an ankle-deep walk, a laborious crawl. And then, when General Kurabayashi feels that there is enough target on the beach to result in real damage, our progress really slows. Enemy artillery is zeroed in on our positions. The landing craft pull out. We dig in. Those who can. They've caught us, but good. For several hours, virtually no craft are able to get ashore through the inferno of shelling.
But tactically, the Japanese had made a mistake. The time which set up the ambush had enabled us to get bulldozers, tanks, and artillery ashore. It went to work.
Bulldozers dig down for bedrock and tank traction. Landing mats, purposely brought ashore in the first supply load, do their bit. Late in the afternoon, the reserves come in through the terrible fire, grimly taking their losses. Some of them stay to fight. Some of them stay. Others go right back. Today, the medics will administer hundreds of pints of blood. More than 5,000 pints will be administered to the landing force during the campaign.
The 4th Division on the right was pinned down from Quarry Ridge. One battalion was depleted by 50%. Another company lost 5 of its 6 officers. The 5th Division made better headway. they struck across the narrow isthmus by noon, and that night it crossed the southern part of airfield number 1.
From the beach landing to the capture of airfield number 2 is measured in days, fighting days. Nine days later, it is still under enemy fire as the strips are repaired. On February 26, when 2 planes from Marine Observation Squadron 4 land, it is still under fire. It is weary work. It is monotonous in its pattern. Marines advance in the open to be shot at by an unseen enemy. 5 times they drive us off of this hill. We come back 6. On D+5, Major General Harry Schmidt, commanding general of the 5th Amphibious Corps, closes his headquarters on the Auburn and assumes command on shore. You walk along. You hear voices beneath your feet. The entire island is honeycombed with caves and tunnels. One is over 800 yards long and contains 2 Japanese battalion command posts, electric lights, and an elaborate communication system. Tunnels run completely under the airfield, connecting positions hundreds of yards apart. We smoke them out. Tread lightly over the mined approaches. In some sections, tanks cannot follow until demolition teams locate and disarm the danger. Some try it anyway. It does not pay. When the field is clear, they cover our approach. Or follow as the situation dictates. A machine gun spits. We toss a grenade. Bullseye. It is not enough. We try a 105mm howitzer. 96 of these will fire almost 250,000 rounds at the rate of 6,600 per day. It looks good, but we know it did not penetrate the 3 to 5 feet of concrete and steel. 48 of these will fire 5,000 rounds per day. We call up a flamethrower. We add a rifle grenade for good measure. We mix and stir. So does the enemy.
Look, you America, at the land your sons must conquer. Search as their eyes must search, and spot, if you can, the pit, the cave, the camouflage, where death is waiting. For until you find it, and capture it, and silence it, it will explode its violence among you. How, do you ask, can that son of few summers, with his kindness, his gentleness, how can he advance in the face of such concealed savagery? What is his strength?
It is his training, the best that our country can devise. It is his knowledge of his weapons and their use. It is his confidence. He has studied the enemy's fighting habits, and he knows how to overcome them. It is his faith in his comrades and his just cause. It is his indoctrination. He understands the basic principles for which he fights and the need for the victory. As you follow him in his capture of Iwo, it will add new measures to your respect for him. This man is your son.
As we fight toward the northeastern portion of the island, emergency resupply of ammunition, medical supplies, and radio gear is made by Marine and Army transports. 78 tons of critical material as well as our mail are airdropped during the operation. Assault units landed with 6 days' supply of water. Engineers put water distillation units into operation. Sump pits dug in the beach yield hot water at 137 degrees. The high sodium sulfate content necessitates frequent cleaning of equipment. Intake lines placed in the surf are often washed away by violent sea action. Despite these difficulties, the water supply does not become a serious problem. On D+12, air evacuation of casualties begins. 2,449 will be handled without a single fatality in flight. Others are sent by hospital ship. On March 4, we see some of the first fruits of our labor. A crippled B-29 makes its emergency landing. 2 weeks ago, he would have had to ditch at sea. Before the end of the war, roughly 20,000 crewmen in crippled planes will make their emergency landings here. American possession of Iwo Jima will save more lives than it will cost to capture it. As our perimeter is expanded, so are communications. These can play havoc with the wire, but precautions are taken. In other areas, they go overhead. When they are completed, the Marine in combat is only 4 switchboards and mere seconds away from a talk with the commanding general. Such conversations are extremely rare, but conveyors of the possibility exist. On the battle line, we find a stubborn pocket of resistance. can launch 20 rockets at a time, 640 pounds of TNT in a single barrage, and the maximum range, 250 yards. Their strength is mobility. Roar up, unload the rockets, then roar away before enemy artillery finds the range. Some are lucky. This one is not. And so it goes. 10, 16, 22, 30, 36 days. On the night of 25-26 March, with a skill unbelievable to us, the enemy bypasses our sentries and strikes the rear areas, occupied mostly by non-combat personnel. The fighting and confusion rage until dawn. When the main body of enemy is wiped out, with it goes the last organized resistance on Iwo.
This is Suribachi. We have purposely saved its actions until last. In the jigsaw of victory, each piece must be evaluated, not for its own particular merit, but for its contribution to the ultimate success. Viewed in this light, Suribachi's capture had no more and no less value than any other segment of the Iwo Jima battle. But it did capture the imagination of the world, and it gave our people a great symbol of our national unity.
The lower slopes of the mountain and the region about its base are honeycombed with Japanese prepared positions. In all, more than 1,000 enemy positions will have to be taken. Tons of naval gunfire are poured into the area. Planes bomb and strafe. Progress is painfully slow. Because of minefields and heavy anti-tank fire, our tanks find the going rough and eventually impossible. The regiment's average advance on D+1 is 200 yards. From Suribachi's 556-foot crest, the Japanese can observe our every move and disposition. Their fire is heavy, accurate, deadly. Airstrikes and naval gunfire drive the enemy deep into his caves and dugout tunnels. When the air and naval action ceases, when the barrage is lifted, back he comes.
They were diabolically clever, the best we faced. They would allow us to overrun their concealed positions and then fire upon us from the rear.
On D+2, we get through to its base. On D+3, we push along both shores and surround it. Casualties have depleted and our ranks are dangerously thinned. Early on the morning of D+4, our patrols begin searching for a way to the top.
I felt it before I could see it. Something electric passed down the mountain, stiffening the men, giving them new heart. I looked up, and there it was, that tiny speck of red, white and blue, tied to a piece of Japanese pipe and fluttering from the gaunt crest. Mr. Forrestal, then Secretary of the Navy, was standing beside me. Solemnly, he turned and said, "The raising of that flag on Suribachi means the Marine Corps will live for the next 500 years. It was a magnificent tribute. Later, we decided to hoist a larger flag. It could be more easily identified. This second flag raising resulted in the well-known picture.
As the nation gazes upon this magnificent memorial that has become a symbol of our unity of purpose, its meaning is as different as the person who beholds it. To one, it is achievement, thrown to its highest crest by unified inertia, motivated by thousands, flung up the scarred slopes by diminishing hundreds, and secured by 200. To a second, it is determined protection of the oppressed, projected beyond the present into limitless futures. To some, it is effort, anguished turmoil convulsed to a high pyramid of faceless impersonality. To others, sacrifice, distaff raised in a righteous cause. To still others, it is valor, refined in the crucible of strife.
To me, it is hope. For wherever that flag is unfurled, men and women are striving to bring personal freedom and spiritual liberty to their highest perfection. To everyone, it is the same. Its outlines are seen with the eye. To everyone, it is different. Its meaning is seen with the heart.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help us produce more compelling historical content like this, please like, comment below, and share this video with fellow history buffs. And of course, be sure to subscribe to help keep history happening.